Alright fellers, December 18th. Good old Curly Beard, checking her out. We got a bunch of fox tracks around here.
Right under my snare.
Oh, gorgeous. Well, let's go see if he walked into my snare. I did bring some extra meat in the box of the truck there. Ouch. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Never went that way. Now that we actually have a bit of snow, let's see where he's walking here. Oh, look at that, the little bugger went right through my snare over there. They got this pretty well cleaned up. I got more meat in the back of the truck. Survey says, oh yeah, ducked right underneath Curly Beard snare. I gotta chooch that one up a little gooder. Let's go have a looky-see here. Oh yeah. Well, this is kind of perfect now that we can see how they're getting in and out. Snow right down the back of my neck. That's cool. Got some squirrels playing around. Yeah, anyways. I think we'll be back in here adding some snares. See where he's messing around. I'll put a drag pole set in there. Yeah, perfect. Alright, fellers. So we didn't connect yet, but we'll add in some snares when we come back. We're going to pull this road today. We just got to get the bikes unloaded and everything loaded up, and we'll be on our way. See us on down the line. So you heard the comment there on my last video there with good old Smokey. Well, here's my lynx pen, and I kind of stepped all over the tracks here, but there's, you can see the one he walked right in, right past the snare, had a snack, and then walked out the back end of the pen. Now we're pulling this road anyways because the it's starting to get a little sketchy there when it comes to parking and getting out here, so Curly Beard's over pulling his trap. I'm going to remove the snare, and we have a weasel box here, and we'll continue on down the trail. See you later on. Alright fellas, we're here at the last end of the string. Curly Beard kind of stepped on him, but you can see a lynx come in and circled around, missed his snare.
Oh, went under. Well,
all went through. I think at one point in time I was making fox snares and lynx snares. Lynx snares had a bigger loop, and I think they got jumbled around because that's not, it doesn't look like a big enough loop for a lynx, but anyways. And in Curly Beard set he has a weasel with some feathers. Huh, interesting. Now there was nothing at our last lynx set. We shot down to the end of the line to start pulling these traps. It's just getting a little sketchy on the parking side of things there, so you don't have to take them out, Curly.
Yeah, I guess not.
So yeah, so far just a weasel. We did see the first trap and the string was off. We don't know what's in it, so we'll see us further on up the line. Alright fellas, the truck is literally just here at the bottom of the hill. We noticed the springs were gone on the trap, but we never stopped. We went in, pulled all the main line. You guys seen that, the weasel and whatnot. And it looks like we got fisher number 7. I think there's 2 balls of fur there though, Curly Beard. No, I'm lying, sorry, that was just the huh. That's the second fisher out of this spot. Now it's up to Curly Beard. Are we leaving this set or are we pulling it? It's a little bit of a hike up the hill.
I'll walk it.
Oh, Curly Beard's all excited. We got ourselves a fishy.
What? 2 or 3 here?
2.
Two?
2 here, 2 on top of the hill, 1 at the Y between the dead and the live side. And you got the one at Bear Stand.
Yeah. It's worth the walk for now. We get a good chunk of snow.
And we're leaving the bait station up and established, so yeah, I guess you need a chunk of meat, I would imagine, eh?
Yeah, the weasel came in and got the rest.
I do have that weasel box if you want to set that. I think he's so, eh? Okay, here's the problem with all this. Somebody didn't think on resetting the boxes, and he may or may not have left the bait bucket at the truck, which is down over the hill.
The weasel box has bait in it.
No, because good old Graybeard here left that chunk of beaver for whatever was hanging around out there.
Very nice of you. Enjoy your walk to the bike.
Alright fellas, we'll get this reset and we'll see you down the road. Hey fellas, we just ran the live side of this Y out here. A couple of dogs moving around, but they never went anywhere near the snares, so none of the traps were off. Curly Beard's weasel box was bone dry on bait again. We're here at this baited set that I usually put in for otter, and so far it's yielded a beaver and a muskrat. Yet to yield an otter. Not complaining. It's a welcome sight. Anyways, fellas, see the ice is all hung up here. When in doubt, send Curly Beard first. Next, we're checking the dead side. We got some trail sets up there. I don't know if anything's been moving around. Part of the trap line's been pretty quiet, so anyway, we'll see you further on down the line. Alright fellas, we're at this 280 box. The trap's been fired, but it's a non-target species. And Curly Beard's weasel box finally pays off. Now the bad part is, I don't think I have spare rat trap.
I do.
Oh, Curly Beard was thinking ahead. Oh, did you snag that one from the one we pulled up on the North Road?
No, it was...
No, we set that one.
I reset it, yeah.
Yeah, you set that one right by where the...
No, I have 2 more
we
in
got
the
the
bike.
fisher.
I want more weasels.
How come you always say you want more weasels and then I end up skinning them?
Well, it seems like a win-win.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm just glad the fox didn't get to.
Squirrel track, squirrel track. I follow the fox tracks all the way down here, but it doesn't look like he's been maneuvering in and through. Alright, well, Curly Beard should just be happy. He finally got a weasel in there. Alright. We'll see you at the wolf baits. Okay, Curly Beard gets soaked. Take one. Alright, we got a little mink box down over here. We haven't seen any action in it in a while. Mind you, we followed weasel tracks all the way down the trail, so. What's going on there, Curly? No, Curly Beard did say, oh, look, there's the otter track right there. He went here instead of over there. Should I tell Curly Beard that I got a spare 330 and he should drop it in right there? What do you fellers think? Can you see your trap?
Yeah.
Where I got the 6x6 hung up the last time. I almost made her, but then I didn't. That's cool. I got that spare 330 there, Curly. It's supposed to be mild for the next week or so.
Yeah.
Entirely up to you, chum.
Yeah, he ended up jumping into that new little spillway there. Oh, you saw it.
Alright fellers, that's the end of the traps. So today we got what? A fisher, a muskrat, and 2 weasels.
2 weasels.
Right.
And almost an otter.
See you when we get home. Well, there you go, fellers. There's our big bad catch of the day. 1 rat, 2 weasels, and a nice big fisher. He didn't fight too awfully much. Anyways, it was a good day out on the line. Got to get old no beard sled running here, replumbed and kicked out of the shop. Then I'm going to bring mine in and give it a look over, and then yeah, hopefully we'll do a little bit of wintertime trapping. We pulled the north road today, so that's pretty well done. I added in a few trail sets, fox trail sets. They've been messing around where my wolf baits are. What else did I add in? I think that was it. We added a few fox snares up at the north end meat dump. None of the lynx pens were touched. Yeah. Oh, Curlybeard added another one in for an otter there. And that's it, fellas. Not sure if I'm going to get out Sunday or not, considering it's Christmas Eve with the kids and whatnot. Maybe I can convince them to go for a ride. Anyways, until then, stay frosty.